Dear students, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to start a new poem which is All the World's a Stage. It is written by William Shakespeare, and who doesn't know about William Shakespeare? He's a world known poet, dramatist mainly, and a novelist. So, if any person who is reading literature or who wants to get into the world of literature, so William Shakespeare will be considered a door to literature because he is also called father of literature, father, a national poet, and a national dramatist in England. Not only in England but also around the world, he is considered a great writer. So let's discuss few things about the author. He was from England, Warwickshire, and he was an important member of a company of stage actors. Basically, he started his career with the acting. He was not a writer naturally because he didn't get any sort of professional education before starting writing or writing dramas or writing poetry. He started off as an actor, as a stage actor, and then he started writing poetry, dramas, uh, alongside with acting. He's often called natal poet, which means national poet, and he is considered the greatest dramatist of all time. Whenever we talk about dramas, plays, playwriting, so he is the alpha and omega of drama writing. And you must have heard about Romeo and Juliet and Hamlet, Tempest. These are his basic dramas. There are a lot more dramas, but these are the most famous. And we have seen a lot of movies which are based on his dramas. So, as we have seen, his title is All Worlds a Stage. So, basically, the stage, what is a stage? So, he has called a world a stage because he thinks that the world is a stage in which different actors come and go, they perform different roles. So, as a person, when you enter into this world, you have to perform a lot of roles of life on this stage. And the human beings are the actors of this stage of world. They have different parts and they play different characters according to their roles on the stage, which is called world. Let's start reading first paragraph. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. They have their exit and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. So here he is given an introduction of a play as if we are talking about a drama on stage, and he says that this world is a stage. ये world एक stage है जिस पे dramas perform किए जाते हैं, in which all the men and women have different roles. They are players, they are like actors. They have to come on the stage on a particular time and go on a particular time. And one man in his time plays many part. Like in one's life he has a lot of roles to play. इंसान की ज़िंदगी में बहुत सारे रोल होते हैं जो उसको एक लाइफ टाइम में परफॉर्म करने होते हैं. सो एज फार एज कॉन्टेक्स्ट इज़ कंसर्न, जब आप कॉन्टेक्स्ट लिखेंगे तो आप इस तरह से लिखेंगे. दिस सोनेट ऑफ शेक्सपियर इज़ फ्रॉम हिज फेमस प्ले. बाय द वे, सोनेट इज़ अ स्पेसिफिक काइंड ऑफ पोएम इन विच देर आर 14 लाइन्स. सोनेट एक 14 लाइन्स की पोएम को कहा जाता है जिसके कुछ खास मीटर्स होते हैं, कुछ खास कंपोजिशंस होती हैं, विच वी विल डिस्कस इन लेटर लेक्चर्स. सो ही हैज़ रिटन दिस सोनेट इन वन ऑफ हिज प्ले. इसका एक प्ले था एज यू लाइक इट, उसमें इसने इस पोएम को ऐड किया था. दिस पोएम डिस्क्राइब्स वेरियस स्टेजेस ऑफ ह्यूमन लाइफ, and life has been compared to a play or drama played by every man and woman on the stage of the world. His stages of life are 7 acts of a play. Like, अगर हम बात करते हैं इस पोएम में कि इसमें वो 7 स्टेजेस की बात करता है, तो इस प्ले के 7, जैसे प्लेस को डिवाइड किया जाता है डिफरेंट हिस्सों में, डिफरेंट एपिसोड्स में, तो ये एपिसोड्स इंसान की लाइफ के डिफरेंट रोल्स हैं, डिफरेंट हिस्से हैं जो हर इंसान गुजारता है. This shows Shakespeare's deep knowledge and transience of human life. उसको इंसान की जो चेंज है, जो चेंजिंग क्वालिटी है इंसानी ज़िंदगी की, उसका नॉलेज है और उसकी जो टेम्पररीनेस है उसके बारे में वो बात करता है. So in these lines specifically, he says that all the women and men are actors and actresses on the stage of world. They have different routes to enter this stage. Like, not everyone enters from the same way. Like, he wants to say that we have different ways of our lives, we have different roles, we have different lives, we have different experiences in life. Not every person has same life as other people have. So they are born on different times, they leave on different times, and every person during his lifetime plays many parts. And these parts he calls seven stages. Then let's discuss that what are the basic ages he has given us, कि कौन सी वो stages होती हैं जो हर इंसान गुजारता है अपनी life में. The first stage is an infant crying, एक छोटा बच्चा जो रोता है. That is our one stage when we are born. Number two, the second role that we play, that is a complaining school boy or girl. एक ऐसा लड़का जो स्कूल जाता है, स्कूल लाइफ के बारे में बात हो रही है कि वो स्कूल लाइफ कैसे गुजारता है. Then a lover when he becomes an adult, a teenager or an adult, so he gets into love. His love life is discussed here. The next stage is a bearded soldier. एक ऐसा सोल्जर जिसकी दाढ़ी है और जिसने एक यूनिफॉर्म पहना होता है. दैट सिम्बलाइजेज अ प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ ऑफ अ पर्सन व्हेन ही हैज़ टू अर्न हिज नेम एंड मनी. देन मे बी द नेक्स्ट स्टेज इज़ अ वाइज जस्टिस. जब वो एक मिडिल एज में जाता है तो डिफरेंट रोल्स होते हैं, हर इंसान जस्टिस नहीं बनता, बट हियर ही हैज़ गिवन फिफ्थ स्टेज टू अ पर्सन हु इज़ अ जस्टिस. इसमें हम ये देखेंगे कि किस तरह से एक जज जो होता है वो अपनी लाइफ उसकी उस स्टेज को गुजारता है. देन सिक्स स्टेज इज़ एन ओल्ड मैन. When he becomes old, how he spends his life, how his attitude is changes. And next stage is second childhood, which is an old age. As we all say that बूढ़े लोग जो होते हैं वो बच्चों की तरह होते हैं. So your old age is your childhood that returns, because in that age you start depending on people for your needs and for support from them. So graphically you can see we have these stages. We start with stage 1, an infant. Stage 2, complaining schoolboy who doesn't want to go school. Then a lover who take woes and who have tears in his eyes. Then a bearded soldier. Then he's a wise justice. Then an old man. And sixth stage ऐसी होती है जो it is a second childhood. And last stage when you are about to die, when there is a time when it's time to take exit from the stage of life, when you have to leave from this world. So these are the 7 stages that we have in our lives. So in first stanza we have seen that Shakespeare says that each human being performs 7 parts in his small drama on the stage of world. He makes his entry as a baby who is fully dependent upon others. This stage ends when the infant grows into a school child. What infants do basically, they all the time cry, sleep, eat, drink milk, sleep and repeat. We, in our childhood, in our infancy, we are on repeat mode in which we eat, sleep and repeat. So all we can do is crying and vomiting. Puking का मतलब होता है vomiting. So at first the infant mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. So these are the few first years of our lives, and this first stage ends when we become grown up enough to go to school. Then there is stage 2 in this next stanza, and then the whining schoolboy. Whining means unpleasant sound, रोना जो complain करते हैं बच्चे. With his satchel and shining morning face, you can see I have underlined the word meanings. और satchel का मतलब होता है school bag. Creeping like snail. Snail is a insect जो बहुत आहिस्ता आहिस्ता रेंगता है. तो बच्चा भी रेंगता है कीड़े की तरह, because he doesn't want to go to school. So he wants something to happen so that he may not go to school. उसे school ना जाना पड़े. So in this stage, a man is a school-going boy. In this time, he complains all the time. His face shines like the bright fresh morning because he's fresh, he's young. And then he carries his school bag, unwillingly goes to school. एट द स्पीड ऑफ एन इंसेक्ट, इतनी थोड़ी स्पीड में चलता है कि ऐसा लगता है कि वो कोई कीड़े की तरह रेंग रहा है. देन देर इज़ अ स्टेज 3. ही बिकम्स द लवर साइंग लाइक अ फर्नेस. फर्नेस बोलते हैं आग की भट्टी को जिसमें आग जलती है, बिकॉज he feels that he is in great sorrow and he pretend to be very sorrowful person with the woeful ballad. ballad पोइट्री को बोला जाता है, पोइट्री की फॉर्म है और वो सैड पोइट्री करता है. एंड वी पीपल हैव सीन boys or girls in this stage of life and they do a lot of sad poetry because they are going through an emotional turmoil in which they are very emotional, their emotional quotient is high. So made his mistress eyebrow. Made to his mistress eyebrow, वो अपनी जो मिस्ट्रेस होती है, जो अपनी लवर होती है, उसको आईब्रोज को प्रेज करने के लिए पोइट्री करते हैं. सो इन एट दिस स्टेज ही इज़ अ लवर. Now he's a grown-up person and assumes the form of a lover. It's time when he loves his beloved ardently, बड़े गर्मजोशी के साथ मोहब्बत करता है. He sighs like a furnace. He writes a song in praise of his beloved eyebrow. He also sings such song again and burns in his emotions. अपने emotions में चलता रहता है, अपने महबूब की तारीफ़ में पोइट्री लिखता है, कभी वो सैड पोइट्री करता है और वो एक लवर की फॉर्म लेता है. The next stage is a soldier. He's a soldier, then a soldier full of strange oaths and bearded like a pard. उसकी दाढ़ी ऐसी होती है जैसे किसी शेर की होती है. Jealous in honor, sudden in quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation. अब हम देखते हैं इसमें बहुत सारे करेक्टरिस्टिक्स हैं. एज अ सोल्जर, एज एन एडल्ट पर्सन, वो कहता है कि जब वो इस स्टेज में आता है ही टेक्स स्ट्रेंज ओथ्स, बड़ी बड़ी कस्में खाता है ताकि वो अपने आप को गैरतमंद स्ट्रॉन्ग इंसान प्रूव कर सके. और उसकी दाढ़ी ऐसी होती है जैसे कि किसी लेपर्ड की, जैसे किसी शेर की. बहुत जल्दी अपने ऑनर को बढ़ाने के लिए वो जेलस हो जाता है और लड़ने के लिए हर वक्त तैयार रहता है बिकॉज ही इज़ सो शोविनिस्टिक. सीकिंग द बबल रेपूटेशन, बहुत सीरियस लेता है अपनी रेपूटेशन को. इवन इन द कैनन्स माउथ, इवन कि अगर आप उसको तोप के मुंह के आगे भी खड़ा करेंगे तो वो ये सब चीज़ें करेगा. वो बहुत ज़्यादा इमोशनल होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा पावरफुल होता है इस स्टेज में. He has a lot of powers of mind, physique, and soul. He matures at this stage and becomes a soldier. He takes strange oaths. He has a beard like a tiger or a leopard. He is fierce like these animals. During this stage of life, man is jealous of honor of other. वो चाहता है कि दूसरे से उसका ऑनर छीन ले. He is very quick tempered and owns quarrels. लड़ाई झगड़े के लिए तैयार रहता है. Since his warm blooded, he looks for temporary reputation and fame because he wants to put feathers into his hat. वो चाहता है कि उसको नए नए खिताब मिलें और उसको इज़्ज़त से नवाजा जाए. To achieve his temporary fame, he is even ready to give into the mouth of a gun. वो इस चीज़ के लिए भी तैयार रहता है कि उसको आप तोप के आगे खड़ा कर दें, बस उसको ऑनर चाहिए स्टेज में. सो बेसिक जो इम्पोर्टेंस वो देता है इस स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ में, वो देता है ऑनर को, गैरत को. He doesn't bother for dangers. He's ready to face all the dangers of life. So I think students, we have done this poem almost half. So I will stop in a midway and I would suggest all of you to read this poem and to go through context and explanation, and do ask me questions if you have any. We will meet tomorrow. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.